Frisco, Texas is a city located in the Dallas-Fort Worth metro area. Known for its rapid growth, Frisco has become one of the hot spots for families, young professionals, and retirees alike. Now, before making the move, like we did back in 2006, it's crucial to weigh the pros and cons to determine whether or not Frisco is aligned with your lifestyle and needs.
And so let's start with the pros, maybe.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Pro number one is the strong economy.
Yes, Frisco enjoys a strong and robust economy. With low unemployment rates and numerous headquarters in the area, job opportunities are abundant.
In fact, it's such a strong economy, people are calling it to be the next downtown Dallas,
That's
that
true.
Frisco Plano headquarters.
And of course, we couldn't talk about pros of Frisco without talking about the top-notch education they have here.
The city is home to some of the top-rated public schools in all of Texas. In fact, it ranked number 7 out of 1,018 different school districts in the entire state. And get this, number 133 of all of America. That's over 10,751 school districts. And it ranks in that top 133. That's pretty good.
That's very good. And of course, Frisco has a very family-friendly environment.
That's an understatement. That's the understatement of the year.
That's
I mean,
true.
it is kid haven. In fact, Frisco is often cited as one of the best places to actually raise a family in the whole entire United States. In fact, it's ranked number 7 of best places to raise a family in Texas. Now, there are a number of parks, family entertainment centers, and safe neighborhoods all throughout Frisco.
And in 2018, Money Magazine rated Frisco the #1 place to live in the United States.
Okay, now we can't talk about Frisco, Texas without talking about the sports and recreation.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Right? Sports enthusiasts will find a lot of love in Frisco, including minor league teams. You've got high quality sports facilities. The city is also home to the Dallas Cowboys training facility called the Star. You may have heard of it.
Well, and of course, the brand new PGA, we can't let that go because a lot of our schools get to practice there and play there, and it's an amazing facility.
Yeah, they partnered just like Frisco ISD did with Dallas Cowboys and the Star. So all the Cowboy games, all the Frisco ISD games, or at least a good majority of them, are played right there at the Star.
It's true. And another pro of Frisco is all of its modern amenities.
Frisco boasts modern infrastructure and amenities, including well-maintained roads, shopping centers, and state-of-the-art medical facilities. If you are moving here, then housing plays a big part in that. And actually, Frisco is quite affordable compared to some of the other cities in comparable size.
That's true. The current average home value in Frisco is $670,000.
Now, that may seem like a lot, but when you take in the average household income in Frisco is $165,000, that's not a bad debt-to-income ratio.
That is not.
Now, one of the things that Frisco is actually known for locally here, but probably a bit of a surprise or a shock to people all around the country, is it's actually cultural diversity.
That's true. This city is becoming culturally diverse with all of its food and the population and all of the events. It's a fantastic place to live. And of course, when you're moving to a new place, you want to know, is it safe?
I think so. We live right here in Frisco, and I tell you what, I've always felt safe. In fact, according to smartasset.com, Frisco is ranked number 1 as safest city in America back in whopping 2022.
That's true. I walk the dog at 9 at night, and I've never felt unsafe. I just feel very comfortable here.
Now, it helps that our dog is 160 pounds.
That does help. And of course, out of all the cities in North Texas, Frisco has one of the lowest tax rates.
In fact, it's 1.89%. You heard me right. It starts with a 1.
Below 2.
You know, most cities around here are anywhere between 2 and 3%, usually closer to that 3%. You know, I'd say on average it's 2.5%. So you're actually saving quite a bit.
Yes.
On that $600,000 house, you are talking about a $3,000 savings a year by living in Frisco versus another city.
That's true. And we don't have a mud or PID, which a lot of the new cities do.
Absolutely. But not only does Frisco benefit from this, but if you're looking at moving to Texas, you know that we don't have a state income tax. And that plays a huge role in your monthly budget and yearly budget.
That is true.
Now, Frisco is not all sunshines and rainbows. Let's talk about the cons. Patrice, Leanne, what are some of the cons of living in Frisco, Texas?
Wow, he used my middle name. So we're serious now.
We are dead serious.
All right. Well, one of the cons would be the rapid population growth.
The explosive growth that Frisco has experienced in the last 2 decades has left an increased traffic and congestion. City services and infrastructure are also trying to catch up with all this growth. Now, I will say, we are talking about growing pains in Northwest Frisco, right around that Fields development that everybody is calling us about. Mm-hmm. There is huge traffic going on there. And Universal Studios hasn't even broken ground yet.
Yeah, it's some growing pains, but it's going to be good. It's going to be great once it's done.
You keep telling yourself that, Patrice.
Okay.
Traffic sucks.
It does suck. And of course, another con, which you hear about all the time, is the climate. People do not like the hot summers that we have. It has gotten a little more humid in the past years than it was originally.
It has, but it only lasts a couple months. But those couple months are hell. Right? I mean, it is over 100 degrees, and that is hot. I don't know if I need to tell you that. I don't know if you need a video, but over 100 degrees is hot.
But, air conditioning, thank goodness for that.
I can't even imagine living here in 30, 40, 50 years ago. Yeah. I don't even know how they did it.
Now, we do get a lot less humidity, though, than down south, Houston, Austin area. So it's not quite as bad. I mean, you have to remember,
Texas is huge.
Texas is huge.
Yeah.
So.
And when we watch these national weather forecasts and they talk about Texas, they just talk about Texas as if it's, like Delaware or something,
blowing off the face of the earth, but it really isn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's the size of 3 states all wrapped up into one. So, I mean, there's variations in weather that people don't realize.
That's true.
That's enough about weather. You guys know it's hot. You know what you're getting yourself into. Mm-hmm. What about the cost of living, Patrice?
While the housing might be affordable, the cost of utilities and healthcare tend to be a little bit higher out here.
And one of the hidden costs that people rarely talk about is insurance.
Yes.
Property insurance is up because of those hailstorms and natural disasters that we have, those thunderstorms and all that good stuff, as well as auto insurance.
Because of the hailstorms.
Because of the hailstorms and the crazy drivers around this place.
That is true. Yes, we do have crazy drivers.
Yes, you have to. If you're not going 10 miles per hour over the speed limit, then you might as well be over in that right lane.
That's true. And of course, another con is limited public transportation, which doesn't seem to bother us as much as probably bothers others.
Well, and when we say limited, we mean none. There is zero public transportation in Frisco. You won't see any buses. No. You won't see any trains.
That's true.
We
have the train museum.
We have a train museum, and we have the industrial train that goes through.
That's true.
But you don't see any commercial commuting trains going through. And if you don't have a car, you're pretty much out of luck as far as Frisco is concerned, or North Texas in general. But there is Uber now.
There is Uber, yes, and electric bikes.
There you go.
And another con probably would be we have less historic charm.
Now, we're not Prosper.
No.
Right? Prosper has 0 downtown. I know they're building one, but it's not historical by any means. And you do have Frisco has a somewhat historical downtown, but it's just not on par with the neighboring city, McKinney, or Grapevine, or Plano. Mm-hmm. But, they do their best to make it as
in all fairness to Prosper, though, they do have a cool little area down there that's got some really neat restaurants. So I just had to say that.
Wah, wah. Who cares? This is a video about Frisco, Texas, Patrice. No one cares about Prosper on this video.
I feel for everyone. So.
Yeah, Frisco's downtown. It's all right? It's nothing to write home about, but it's far better than some of the neighboring cities.
That's true.
Okay, we'll leave Prosper out of it.
All right, and one of our other cons would be seasonal allergies. In fact, today, they're pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't have allergy issues, but my whole family does. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, especially during the pandemic, I don't know if things are going on. People got colds, allergies, or COVID, for crying out loud. I mean, it's like I don't know what it's like. Last but not least is the proximity to Dallas. Now, right now you're about 45 minutes into downtown Dallas, so if you are commuting into downtown, it's going to take you a minute. Plus, we already commented on the traffic congestion.
Oh yeah.
You got a ton of people that have lived up here and have moved up north, so it's just creating more and more traffic heading south into Dallas. So that 45 minutes on a regular, 2 o'clock afternoon on a weekday turns into an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes commuting into commute times. Right?
Well, not to mention they're expanding roads, so they're usually cutting off the left side and things like that. So the traffic's been crummy. And the reason I say that is because we just hit it yesterday.
Yeah, but I will say this, the proximity to Dallas is also a pro because of all the events and all the cool stuff that is happening in downtown Dallas all the time. Mm-hmm. Cool music scene, great restaurants, shopping, everything that you could possibly want. Concerts, everything. Or did I say concerts already?
You said music scene, but concerts.
We love concerts.
We do.
But there's just so much to do in Dallas, and you get the 45-minute drive into Dallas for a Friday night is nothing for all the excitement that you get.
That's true. And then when you're heading back, there's no traffic anyways because it's nighttime.
Now, Frisco offers a balance of modern living, job opportunities, and family-friendly environment. However, it also comes with some challenges like rapid growth, higher cost of living, car-centric lifestyle. Ultimately, the pros and cons of living in Frisco, Texas will depend on your personal preference, career goals, and other lifestyle needs.
Yes, we moved to Frisco way back in 2006, and it was the best decision our family's ever made. So if you'd like to see an in-depth video of why we moved here from California, just check out this video right now.